Hey guys, so I am taping everything up. So I have this. So I'm taping up all the gaps first, and then after I tape up the gaps, I'm putting in this window insulation on top. And then from there, I probably will tape all around just to, verify that this is a pretty damn good seal. I also have weather stripping underneath as well. I can really probably spend the next 2 hours today just making sure that this is completely sealed, or try to. So anyway, so I wanted to show you how small these noseeums get. So what happened was is that I think it was like 2 days ago when I started seeing this pop up. You guys knew I had the mosquito netting. I decided, let me try and tape up the holes around here because I thought I was dealing with mosquitoes, right? So I taped up all the gaps, any empty airspace, and I actually caught some noseeums. Do you see how small that is? Do you see how small that is? That is a noseeum. This is what I am dealing with, you guys. So they are flying from outside coming in, and it just absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks. And the other thing that I didn't realize is that my window insulation, this is gonna be gross, you guys, was actually catching noseeums. Do you see that? So there's actually one live one right in there. I don't know how the hell this thing, I think what happened is that they were going up from the gaps here, because there were gaps over here, flying up, going this way. And yeah, see? So it just gets kind of stuck there. So I just smashed it because so it flies up through the holes over here, because there was a bunch of holes, goes this way, and then it gets stuck over here, and then they don't know how to get out, and then they go that way. So I didn't realize it because, I don't really check this area too much. And yeah, like a bunch of noseeums kind of got stuck in here and died. Gross. And you can see there is noseeums right there, and that makes sense, right? So yeah, now I know where all these freaking bugs are coming from. They're coming truly from outside. You guys saw my last stream. So this thing, what we have is we have the window screen. We have an outside window screen, and then we have the glass window. So that way, if we want to lift up the glass, we still got the window screen. I saw no-see-em outside of the window screen. So that told me for a fact they were flying from outside coming inside. And based on what I'm seeing over here, they were congregating over here, and then I guess they just died. Yeah, because they had, no air, no water. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go vacuum up these bugs. This freaking bug, you saw what happened. It's nice that I had this one no-see-em go over there, and that I could show you how they got stuck in this accidental death trap of sorts. But I'm happy that now I found the source. This is how small they can get. This is why I can't see them. And then this is the kind of size that I'm normally seeing, the bigger size. See, the bigger size over there. Bigger size, and the super small size. This is about the size of, okay, let me see. Let me see. I have a piece of hair around here because, I have long hair everywhere. You can see how small this thing is compared to my hair. See? See, it's not that big at all. See? Like, the width of this is very small. See that? So I have to find something that can block a piece of hair, and that's why these mosquito screens don't cut it, because when you have a mosquito screen, if a piece of hair can go through it, then the no-see-em can go through it. So yeah, just sharing that with you guys. I'm happy that I found my source, but I'm kind of spooked out because I've only had this up for about 2 days, I think, and I caught no-see-ems in my sticky tape. Not good, not good at all. I don't want to attract them from outside in, that's for sure. But I want to make sure that whatever is floating around, I do catch it. So after I finish taping this stuff up, because you guys saw the no-see-ems are outside, they're just waiting to come in. This is probably why my little thing was kind of futile, right? They're just flying from outside, coming inside, getting zapped up by me and Lewis, or the UV light. And who knows how many are outside? Who knows are outside? And that's not good, because if you're walking outside in Brooklyn, We don't live on the ground floor either. So if you're walking outside in Brooklyn, there is a good chance you're going to get bit by a noseeum. Because these things are definitely flying around trying to get something to eat. It's been, they have so many places that they can lay their eggs outside, and it's really important to block it out. So, yeah, so taking the AC out of the window is a fast solution, but I'm kind of curious to see if I can screen this up. And the reason why I want to screen it up is because I know we're going to put up the AC in the future. And then when we put up the AC in the future, right, I'm going to have to deal with us all over again. So that's why I rather just kind of tape this thing up best I can, put a no-seeum net over this thing, keep it around year round. That's what I'm hoping. I'm thinking about putting a net over this AC screen year round. The air can come out, but the no-seums have to stay trapped inside. What do they do? So these are biting bugs. So they actually bite you like mosquitoes. And they fly around. So they can fly around pretty damn quickly. So that's why they're called no-seums. So they bite you, they drink your blood, and just like a mosquito, they lay eggs in water. And there's one female no-seum can lay 400 eggs. So I'm happy to see that, I found the source. It sucks because it seems like they're just going, if they're flying all the way up here just to come in, that tells me that all the other people around the neighborhood are also having these things trying to come in too. It's not just us. And this is proof of it. If you were a no-seum, would you really fly multiple stories in just to come to one window? No, you wouldn't. You would go to other windows if you could. Do they hurt? They itch. They can kind of itch intensely. Lewis asked me, "Oh, do you want to go to martial arts training today?" I said, "No way. I'm itchy as hell. Every time I walk, I'm itching." So, you guys, I didn't even go. I'm kind of like cutting back on moving around and diving because I thought to myself, "Frick, I was so itchy. It's unbearable." And every time I walk, my welts just get bigger. They're healing, so I think that, within a couple days I should be okay. But yeah, it's like I want to limit my movement. Every time you see, so these are like the size of the bite. So this was my bite from yesterday. You guys might be able to see it. See it? So it's a small little bite. See that on my wrist? That little bump right there. And then also, let me show you guys this. Let's see. So I have a little scar on my arm, but you might see a circular bump. You see that triangle scar? You see those circular bumps on my arm? I can't point it to you guys, but I have a circular bump right above it. That is a no-seum bite. So these bite you, and because they're so tiny, the bumps aren't that big, but depending on how big they are, because there's the adult size ones I've showed you guys on stream, and there's the little microscopic hair size one over here. I don't know if they're biting you at this bite, but I imagine so because they're probably looking for food. So good thing that I taped it up. Good thing that stupid no-seum outside the screen window showed up, because I was just truly thinking, frick, are they trapped inside? Answer, no, they're not trapped inside. They're flying outside inward. So yeah, it sucks. It blows. This confirms if you guys are living in Brooklyn or if you're living in New York, no-seums are real. They are very, very real. You have to seal up your place. I'm going to keep the windows closed, but my next pet project is going to be redoing these window screens. You guys might have remembered I replaced one of these window screens. I'm going to have to upgrade all these window screens to no-seum screens, since I know that these no-seums can get through the window screens. Like that thing can definitely get through one of those giant big squares. Definitely. So yeah, new window screens, close the windows, we'll see. Maybe I can work on it in the winter time. It'll be chilly as hell, but it's really the perfect time. When it's so freaking cold outside, these no-seums will hopefully freeze to death, and that's the perfect time to work on this screen and then put it in, and that way I don't bring in more no-seums. Sucks. Wing Chun. So Lewis has been taking Wing Chun lessons. I'm kind of interested in it, but part of me, I'm kind of thinking like, I don't know. I'm not interested in completely, becoming an expert in Wing Chun. Basic self-defense stuff, sure, but I don't know about me learning Wing Chun, you know, trying to become, really, pro at it. Noseeum, yes, yes, so now you see them. That is a noseeum over there, and it is very real. And until I find a better net, I'm gonna have to use this. I think I'm gonna double up the net, because if I double up the net, maybe if I actually no. Yeah, this is still, let's see. Let's look at the hole size, you guys. So this is regular mosquito netting. This is noseeum. Can the noseeum get in? You see the noseeum? It can go in, see? Because this is sideways, right? That's sideways. If it goes vertically, fly straight in, like, yeah, this bug can get in for sure. See that? See that? There, see? It could fly right in. Useless spring. Useless. Useless, so sucks. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get back to taping this up. I'm gonna get my vinegar and Dawn mixture, vacuum this stuff up, because this has turned into a trap. Part of me wants to vacuum it and then see if I catch any more of these dumb noseeums around here. Gross. But yeah, I have weatherproofing tape. In case you guys are wondering how come I have so much weatherproofing tape, it's because I was using this to make face masks. So this one was from the face mask, I had extra, and then this one was from 186. I don't know why they had weatherproofing tape, but they did. I kept it just in case, because I figured, okay, you know, this might be handy around the house, and sure enough, they are super handy. I'm happy that I was just able to grab the weatherproofing tape, just tape it up. I bought the window insulation from Amazon, and you know, having these supplies on hand is really great. If we didn't have it on hand, I wouldn't be able to work at this right away, for sure. So yeah, my recommendation, if you guys have any of these little bugs, really upgrade your screens. Actually, you know what? If you have noseeums in your state, make that a little project. You know, upgrade your window screens to noseeum screens. And I don't know if you guys have an AC like this, but part of me thinks that, man, if this was summertime and we had the windows open, can you imagine how hellish it would be if we were sleeping and then all the noseeums just kind of flew right in through our mosquito netting? Yeah, it's good that it happened now in that sense. It's good that it happened now. They look kind of aggressive. I don't know why the hell they're so up here right now, but it could just be because they're getting cold, and when they're cold, they're getting desperate. They want to get warmth, and they will go to any place that they see light on and trying to figure their way in there. That's how mosquitoes work. Mosquitoes, you know how they say mosquitoes, they go through the holes in the net? It's not because of their eyesight. What they will do is they will physically bump into each hole. They will keep bashing themselves basically into a net until they try to find a hole. So those things are really persistent. You figure a mosquito doesn't have a job, so they can spend all day or all night smashing their head against this mesh screen trying to find the hole, and so can these noseeums. And I think that's why that noseeum was just perched outside of there, waiting to see if there was an opening or a hole. And oh my goodness, we have a hole right there. We have a hole right there. But, oh, frick. Yeah, so we have a hole right there. There is a possibility that they were going through that screen, and then they went through a hole over here, and yeah. I'm just trying to think like a noseeum, but you get what I'm saying. Holes are really bad. Get noseeum screens and plug everything up.